am really very grateful for this opportunity to represent an African view of the family, how the Africans will see the family, and how people thrive and flourish within the family. Growing up in a small town in West Africa, I can attest really to the resilience which is within the family, even in times of difficulty, even in times of drought, poverty. It is really within the African family that people are protected and people thrive in the African community. And to do this in the short space of time which I have decided to refer, really, as the speaker just before me, to some of the national constitutions from various African countries, which reflect the great importance of the family within the heart of the African society. The Angolan constitution has described the family as the basic nucleus of social organization, which shall be the object of special protection by the state. The Constitution of the Central African Republic states very clearly that marriage and the family constitute the natural and moral basis of human community, and as such are placed under the protection of the state. According to the Constitution of Congo, the state has the obligation to assist the family in its mission as guardian of morality. The Constitution of Cape Verde points out that the family points to the family as the fundamental element and the basis of all society, and the family must be protected by society and by state. They all kind of state similar things, and there are so many other constitutions like this. But this just goes to show that obviously the African nations, or majority of the African nations and majority of the African people, have a certain view of the family and have always had. This is something that has lasted generations, and we are still, of course, very family-loving people, and people who our society has kind of been designed around the family and catering to the family, and anything outside of that will be detrimental to the African people. Now, we do know, and it's very clear, that the United Nations has a strong focus on Africa, especially with poverty and the problem with poverty, with the positive objective to help us to a path of sustainable development. However, any humanitarian aid brought into Africa without due attention and due focus given to the family will in fact be detrimental to the people of Africa. So because of this, we would implore you and beg you from where we stand that all the efforts being made to help Africa come out of poverty, just like in the program, the wonderful programs from Care for Life, should really be family-centered, especially if the objective is to help us. And not really merely just to get the African people to be in line with all the other nations in their own particular definitions of family. So please consider making more of the programs focused on the family. Thank you.